Well, thank you for the little diversion that we had yesterday. We'll get back to Matthew chapter 24 now. Jesus speaking about end times, and now he's shifting back to the beginning of this tribulation that he's been talking about. And he's saying in Matthew 24:36, of that day and hour, in other words, the beginning of this terrible time, and it's called the day of the Lord in prophecy. Of that day and hour no one knows, not the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but the Father alone. In other words, Jesus said it's in the mind of the Father exactly when that day and hour is going to be, and Jesus didn't even have it in his own mind. I don't know if you've thought a whole lot about this or not, but in Philippians chapter 2, it says that Jesus, who was one person of the Trinity before he took on his ministry, that they weren't Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. They were God, 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 And then for the mission, one took the responsibility of Father and the other the responsibility of Son. And then the Holy Spirit empowered the Son, for the sake of the mission. But remember that after, or the day before the mission was over with, the day before Jesus was crucified, he said, Father, now I've finished the work you've given me. Restore me to the glory that I had with you before the world was. So we need to understand that when Jesus emptied himself, that he was actually going to live the life that a godly man was supposed to live, and that he didn't have that omniscience going with him during that time because he had emptied himself. And so he didn't know what the Father was up to except by listening to the Father and depending upon the Spirit. And so consequently, in John 5:19, he said the Son doesn't do anything on his own. He only does what he sees the Father doing. And the Father had not told the Son, who had emptied himself, did not tell him the day or the hour. And yet, my second year of ministry, this was 1980, somebody came to the door at the parsonage with a chart. And the chart had the rapture happening in 1982. Well, guess what? 1982 has come and gone, and the rapture didn't take place. Jesus said no one would know the day or the hour, and yet there are people that continue to claim that they know the day and the hour. The important thing for a believer in Jesus Christ is to be ready. Now he also said you can look around and see the signs of the times and know that his coming is very soon, that he's going to snatch us away very soon. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it didn't happen in my lifetime. Or I wouldn't be surprised at all if it did happen in my lifetime. That's better. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But the thing is, knowing the day or the hour, we don't know. Okay. Jesus said the Son can do nothing of himself because he emptied himself. And so he didn't even know the day and the hour. Oh, but by the way, he's back where he came from now. He knows. God bless you. All done.